What?
What's your name?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
It is you. So you're out of prison.
Yes.
And you're comfortably shopping in Cub Foods. As if you didn't do anything.
I'm not, I wouldn't call it comfortably. I would just say getting necessities or helping.
I don't think you should have that right. I don't even think you should be out on bail.
I can understand.
I mean, how does it feel?
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, you're not sorry. Like, you're literally outside here comfortably as if you didn't kill that man. Did you think that people weren't going to recognize you? Honestly, did you? You don't have the right to be here. You killed somebody in cold blood. You do not have the right to be
I
here.
understand. I'll get my stuff paid for.
No, we don't want you to get your stuff. We want you to be locked up. You're honestly in Cub Foods comfortably shopping. Out of prison. Like, do you feel any remorse for what you did? Do you?
Ma'am, I'm just going to grab my stuff.
This is the officer who was let out of jail today for shooting George Floyd. Or, I'm sorry, suffocating him. You're not going to be able to comfortably go around Minnesota like this. I pulled up the picture. I knew it was you. It's just like, he was there when they were killing him. And it's just like, this is crazy that you're here just thinking everything's okay. I mean, you don't want to apologize. You don't want to say anything. Like, no. Because this video is going to be on the internet. Yeah, he has the nerve to literally come outside thinking that we don't know what he looks like. How dare you? You're not going to be able to comfortably live in Minnesota after that, or anywhere. And you will be going back to jail. Trust. Trust. Yeah, he bailed out. How'd you get the money? How'd you get the money? And you're lucky that they don't have your address. You're lucky that they don't have your address. Hi. This is one of the police officers that was involved in killing George Floyd. He was out on bail today, and he's over here comfortably shopping in Cub Foods.
Wow. I mean, wow. It is so much to... Wow. It's so much to dissect with this little clip right here, but I'm going to do my very best to go ahead and just be as transparent as possible with this, all right? So for those of you who don't know, this is indeed the officer who's involved in the murder, death of Floyd. All right. His role in the matter was that he was one of the officers that was actually holding down. He wasn't an officer that was choking him out with the knee, but he was actually holding Floyd down while the other officer was choking him out. All right. So apparently he being released on bail, for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And this person, we're just going to call this person for what she is. She does another Karen, all right? But anyway, this Karen, she just so happened, looked at him, took her camera out, and just decided to record him while he was at this grocery store shopping and get ready to check out in line. So therefore, that's where this video picks up at about her doing her whole little rant thing, talking about why is he there? He don't need to be out. He needs to still be in jail, blah blah blah, and all this stuff there. All right. So the reason why I want to do a rant about this is because this video addresses two situations. All right. The first situation, what addresses is the entitlement, you know what I'm saying? And I've been talking about, like in my other rants, I've been talking about this sense of entitlement, especially with these Karen type of people, or this Karen mentality, where these people, they just feel like they just have this entitlement that they got to police every situation. They got to pull out a record on every situation. They feel like they got to call the police on every situation. You know what I'm saying? That's to make their mentality feel good about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And so this is one of the things I want to point out too, is that's this Karen mentality. And so once again, this Karen decides to go extra with the whole situation, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So That's one thing. Another thing too is dealing with the fact of this officer mannerism too. You know what I'm saying? I could tell just looking at his body language and his mannerism and stuff like that is that when she was addressing him about the situation, stuff like I could look into his eyes, I could tell it in his body language that in actuality he really, really, really did feel remorse about what happened with the situation. But at the same time, he also felt that he was just following orders and he was just doing his job like a good soldier does. You know what I'm saying? Now I know I have fans on my page and stuff, and I also have people who are friends with me, you know what I'm saying, who's part of the military, who are serving the military, you know, and different stuff like that. And I have heard stories, military stories, where sometimes just because of their rank, sometimes they had to do certain things that they was uncomfortable with doing. They know it's wrong. They know it's a sense of it being wrong to do, but since their high and commanding officers requirements for them, they had no other choice but to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in the situation, just his body language, stuff like that he feel really, really remorse about what happened and stuff like that. So he really didn't want to do it, felt real remorse when it happened and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of y'all probably look at this like, well, the military, this, blah, blah, blah. Here's another one scenario too. A lot of y'all who are friends with me, both on my Urban Therapist page and just friends with me, period, on my personal page and stuff, right? A lot of y'all have jobs, y'all have careers and stuff like that. And y'all have managers, y'all have supervisors, y'all have leads that's over you and stuff like that. Sometimes your manager, your supervisor, your lead have you to do uncomfortable situations that you're not comfortable with. But guess what? You end up doing it anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because for the fact that you don't want to lose your job. You don't want to lose, as you say, your bag. Or you don't want to lose your paper chase or whatever that's helping you finance your income and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So you'll do the same as that thing and stuff on. You end up, as you say, sell out and go ahead and do what you got to do. I'm saying to maintain your income, stuff like that. So in this situation, just picking up this officer bothering him and stuff like that, I felt that at the end of the day, he really was just doing his job. You know what I'm saying? Even though he didn't like it, even though he didn't respect it, you know what I'm saying, even though he felt uncomfortable with doing it and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it was either his money, his job, or doing what you got to do is sell out, which he, in this case, he chose to sell out. You know what I'm saying? So in both of these situations, you know what I'm saying, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I look at it and stuff like that, you know, and just back to this little Karen situation, which I totally disagree with this Karen mentality once again, because for some reason, a lot of people with this Karen mentality, preferably people who are, you know, the Caucasian or the European descent, feel like that they just got this mentality that they just got to be like this neighborhood watch person, or be this person that where they got to report something, record something. You know what I'm saying? And don't feel bad, because not only there's Karens that's doing that, but we also work with Karens too. We work with Karens at our job and stuff like that, where they feel like they just got to report stuff. It don't have nothing to do with them whatsoever, but they feel entitled to, you know, to report certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because of their mentality, and that's why I'm addressing. Once again, I'm not addressing the race. I'm addressing the mentality or the behavior, which I call the Karen mentality is a Karen behavior. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, the video, it was, at the end of the day, it was entertaining to me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just to see this whole thing transpire and stuff too. You know what I mean? Then the last but not least, the man, all he was trying to do was try to go and just get him some cookies and milk, you know what I mean? Just trying to shop. He had to get out, so he had to do what he had to do. Had a friend with him just in case things would have popped off, you know what I mean? But I mean, at the end of the day, the dude's a hermit, you know what I'm saying? So he got to do what he got to do to take care of stuff like that. Do I agree with him selling out? Do he got to selling out like he did? Absolutely, I don't agree with that at all. So I believe that was a poor decision. But at the same time, I understand why in his situation, not all the rest of, I'm talking about him in particular, I understand his point of view in this reference at all. Once when the stuff start playing out into the courts and when they begin to get them in this testimony and they do the internal investigation, stuff like that, and I guarantee that that's what's going to come up about him, that he's going to end up saying that and stuff too. Just watch and see, all right? So y'all let me know what y'all think. And like I always, fight fate with faith.